The opening scene shows a funeral director, Elliot Deacon, who owns a funeral home. As part of his daily routine, he prepares corpses for their funerals while softly talking to them. Right now, he's preparing the body of an elderly piano teacher. We then cut to Anna Taylor, a middle school teacher, who's getting intimate with her boyfriend, Paul. Lucky Paul. Despite the romantic setup, she's clearly not enjoying it at all. Later, while showering, Paul asks what's wrong, but she insists she's fine, though her face says otherwise. Afterward, Anna heads to work and finds two older kids bullying her young student, Jack. She scolds them and sends them away. Later, as she's leaving school, the lights in the hallway start flickering. Scared, she runs toward the exit only to find the door locked. In the middle of this panic, Jack suddenly appears and opens the door easily, which freaks her out even more. That evening, Anna attends the funeral of her former piano teacher at Elliot's funeral home. As she approaches the body, she sees it move its mouth and whisper, "Have you been practicing your scales?" It startles her, but when she looks again, everything seems normal. Must have been her imagination. Later that night, Anna meets Paul at a fancy restaurant. During dinner, he tells her about his promotion to the company's Chicago headquarters. He pulls out a ring ready to propose and take her with him. But before he can, Anna misunderstands, thinking he's breaking up with her. She storms out, refusing to listen. She drives off upset and amidst the heavy rain, gets into a terrible car accident. The next scene shows Anna lying on an embalming table at the funeral home, her face pale, a wound on her forehead. Elliot walks in and begins preparing her body. As he undresses her, Anna suddenly opens her eyes and asks where she is. Elliot calmly replies that she's in his funeral home, and that she's dead. He tells her she crashed into a truck loaded with metal pipes and died 8 hours ago. Confused and terrified, Anna refuses to believe it, even as Elliot assures her she's simply in transition to the afterlife. Meanwhile, Paul wakes up and keeps calling her, but Elliot has her phone and personal things locked away with the other corpse's belongings. When Paul can't find her, he goes to Anna's mother's house, only to learn she died in an accident. Her mother blames him for letting her drive in such bad weather. Back at the funeral home, Elliot stitches Anna's wounds. She's shocked that she can't feel any pain. When she questions it, he ignores her and injects her with a fictional drug called hydronium bromide, saying it'll relax her muscles. Soon after, Anna's mother arrives to see her daughter's body. Through tears, she asks who'll take care of her now, and requests that Elliot dye Anna's hair back to its natural brown color before she leaves. Later, Anna wakes up alone. She musters enough strength to sit up and crawl to the phone, but it doesn't work. Just then, Paul shows up at the funeral home, begging Elliot to let him see his girlfriend. Elliot refuses, saying Paul has no legal right to her body. Hearing Paul's voice, Anna screams and pounds on the door, but no one hears her. Paul then goes to the police station to find his friend Tom, hoping he can help. But Tom's out on patrol, so Paul ends up sitting inside Anna's wrecked car at the impound lot. There, he suddenly sees a vision of her, only to be startled back to reality by Tom. Paul pleads with him to do something, but Tom can't help. Meanwhile, Anna wanders around the funeral home and finds another corpse on a table. Determined not to end up like that, she grabs a pair of scissors and waits. When Elliot walks in, she threatens to kill him, but he's completely unfazed. He tells her she's incapable of hurting him, because she's already dead. Anna argues, asking how she can talk to him if she's dead. Elliot explains that he has a special gift, the ability to communicate with the dead. A very particular set of skills, he says. He tells her she needs to let go of life, because her funeral is in 3 days, after that she'll be buried forever. In the next scene, Elliot is preparing another old woman's body when Jack walks in. The boy somehow already knows about Anna's death and asks about her. Elliot tells him the funeral is on Friday and sends him away. The next morning, Paul hears Anna's whispering voice and even sees visions of her taking a shower. Now's definitely not the time for that, Paul. Paul, however, soon snaps out of his sleep, realizing it was just a dream, a wet dream. Meanwhile, Elliot returns to Anna with a dress that she'll be wearing for her funeral. While he's distracted, she discreetly steals a bunch of keys from his pocket. Later, as Elliot heads out to pick up another dead body from the hospital, Anna hastily uses the stolen keys to try unlocking the door. At the same time, Elliot stops at a gas station to refill his tank and suddenly realizes he forgot his keys. Panicking, he rushes back to the funeral home. In the meantime, Anna manages to unlock the door and starts wandering through the house. She soon finds a room with a telephone, quickly dials Paul's number and prays he picks up. After several rings, he finally answers. but soon hangs up, assuming it's just another hallucination. Just then, Elliot finds her and forces her to look at herself in the mirror, showing her pale, lifeless body. This finally makes her believe she's truly dead. At the same time, Jack, who's standing outside the funeral home, catches a glimpse of Anna and is left in shock. Meanwhile, something strange happens near the mirror. Anna's breath fogs it up, proving she's still alive. But before she notices, Elliot cleverly wipes it clean. Now convinced she's dead, Anna stops resisting and allows Elliot to continue preparing her body. She no longer questions what he gives her. The next day, Paul goes to Anna's school to collect her belongings. As he's about to leave, he runs into Jack, who tells him he saw Anna at the funeral home wearing a red dress the previous day. Paul doesn't believe him and insists Anna is dead. But when the boy claims Paul doesn't love her enough, Paul loses his temper and slaps him across the face, in front of everyone. Back at the funeral home, a police officer arrives to view the body of his deceased brother, who's kept in the same room as Anna. He asks Elliot to leave him alone for a few minutes, but his real intentions quickly become clear when he approaches Anna's naked body. Just as he's about to touch her, Elliot walks back in and orders him to leave. Later, Jack returns to the funeral home and tells Elliot what he saw earlier. Elliot calmly responds that they both share the same ability, to communicate with the dead. Actually, he adds, everyone has it. It's called the power of gaslighting. On his way home, Paul suddenly remembers the red dress Anna wore the morning before she died. This sparks a realization she might still be alive. He rushes back to the funeral home demanding to see her. Elliot refuses, but this time Paul ignores him and breaks in, calling out for Anna. He searches the place frantically until Elliot threatens to call the police, forcing him to leave. Paul goes straight to the police station and tells Tom he believes Anna is still alive. He explains his theory, that she's been sedated with a powerful drug that slowed her heartbeat to almost nothing. But Tom doesn't believe him, saying there's no proof. Meanwhile, Elliot dresses Anna in her funeral gown. The two share a deep conversation, during which Anna admits she was never truly happy with her life and could never love Paul completely, but now she regrets it all. The scene cuts to the day of the funeral. Elliot places Anna in the coffin and prepares to inject her with another dose of the drug. She asks to see herself one last time. He holds up a mirror, and as she stares into it, she sees her breath condense on the glass. That's when she realizes Elliot has been lying, she's still alive. Panicking, she struggles to get out, but Elliot injects her again, knocking her unconscious. Later, people gather at the funeral home to pay their last respects to Anna. Paul arrives and gently places the engagement ring on her finger. Her lips and eyelids twitch slightly, which makes Elliot uneasy. He quickly closes the coffin. After the burial, Paul is devastated and starts drinking heavily. Elliot approaches him and Paul accuses him of burying Anna alive. Elliot coolly replies, "Maybe you're right. Go see for yourself." Furious, Paul shoves him and storms off. Elliot tells him he doesn't have much time left. Alarmed, Paul speeds toward the graveyard. Meanwhile, Anna wakes up inside the coffin, gasping for air as she runs out of oxygen. Paul, drunk but desperate, swerves through traffic and finally reaches the cemetery. He digs frantically and opens her coffin, pulling her out. Miraculously, she revives and confesses her love for him. But just then, Paul hears a strange snipping sound. Anna says it's Elliot's scissors. In the next instant, Paul finds himself lying on an embalming table in the funeral home, Elliot standing over him, preparing his body just like Anna's. Elliot calmly reveals that Paul never made it to the cemetery, he died in a car crash on the way there. Paul insists he's alive, but Elliot silences him by inserting an embalming trocar deep into his torso. This movie might have used its story as an excuse for a lot of tasteless nudity, but you've got to admit that was one solid twist. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of the exciting content coming your way. Every new video is made with you in mind, and I'd love to have you here for the journey. See you in the next one.